They've got off to a few sluggish starts in the past, the last 3 or 4 games, and he wants to come out tonight and establish himself in the middle with his dominance.
Shaq to jump against Longley, Chicago ball.
A classic point guard. He comes down, he knows how to feed the post, he knows how to run a team.
Longley hooks and hits. Jordan puts it behind the back and hits from the foul line.
That's a nice fadeaway by Jordan. He struggled the other night. He wants to come in tonight and get off early. Doesn't want to get off to a bad shooting start.
You can tell this is a big game. Even just past noon, it is not a late arriving crowd at the Forum. Jordan, 2 for 3.
So that's what he wants to do. He wants to get into his rhythm early. You know, he's got the bounce. You know, this is a big game. The energy is in the building. You can look at the players' faces and tell that this is something that they want to come out tonight and prove to.
Stripped by Pippen. Back he comes in transition. Dishes to Michael. Well, that's what Pippen was talking about. He's a transition player, and you tend to get a more wide-open game against teams like the Lakers. And now here comes Kobe. He doesn't start for his own team, but the fans said he should start in the All-Star game, so he will. A week from tonight at Madison Square Garden. He leads everyone in the NBA in terms of points off the bench, averaging 17.5 points a game. Bryant has Kukoc around the Klein screen. Now Michael.
Michael's got a good shooting rhythm challenges, so anytime that you can get something to artificially motivate you, you accept that to fire you up and fuel you.
Rodman's also wrong if he's serious, because Shaq is easier. Judd Bushler just in, misses long. Kukoc has the rebound. It's wrested away from him, though, by Mario Bennett. Bennett to Bryant, into a crowd and off the glass.
Now, Mario Bennett is a speed player. At the end of the game, that can come back and bite you.
L.A. on a 13-2 run. Michael from 20, fouled as he let it go.
But the guy doesn't never guard him. They always put somebody else on him.
Well, in this case, though, Bryant and Jordan were guarding each other. Kobe on Michael. To the foul line, the jumper over him, and that's the way the first quarter will conclude. Rodman from Kukoc, way off. Bryant coming across, looking for Bennett. Now Fox fills the lane. Scotty on Kobe. Giving him a variety of moves, then shooting it in his face, and Pippen fouls. Here's Kobe at the line after being fouled by Pippen and rattling it home.
What has been all season long is they go up and down. They have good quarters and bad quarters.
Jordan from Brown. And they take it right back.
Now, what set that play up was the up fake that Michael gave. He gave Kobe the up fake, set him up, then he was able to get to alley-oop. A lot of guys, you see, they just run off and take off blindly for the alley-oop. But Michael Jordan continues to amaze me with his fundamentals, the way he sets people up.
Remember, at the end of his career, Chamberlain actually was shooting them from 18 feet. Michael into the lane, elected to an All-Star team. Michael hit them both. Bryant over Michael. Shaq to follow. The Bulls down by 3. Michael with Kobe up on him. The whole bag of tricks, but the shot doesn't fall. 8 on the 24 as Michael has it again. Over Bryant. Long. Fox for 3. Short with it. Fisher slams to the floor. Great no-look pass to Blunt.
Nice.
Michael back. And he's fouled. The last foul was on Fox, saying all week. But you send messages in the playoffs. This isn't a statement game.
Start winning championships. You know, it takes time.
Jordan from 20. And Michael has 20 in the first half. Bryant converging 27 for the season, which is just about his career average, too. Pippen for 3. Kobe. And he answers with a 3. He's not had a terrific first half, but maybe that'll get him going. 8 points for him. Jordan fades and fires over Shaq.
Oh, that was nice.
From Longley. Spins out. Shaq has it. Pegging it ahead, Jordan back with Jones, and Michael comes up with the steal. Jordan guarded by Bryant. Takes him inside and banks it home.
Let's look at the student and the teacher. They got Kobe driving, but he'll try to use the teacher's move on him. Jordan shuts him down. Then Jordan comes down and says, let me show you this one. Bam. Okay, now let me see if you can get this. Okay, the back cut. Did you catch that one, young fella?
And in recognition of this look inside the game, Miller Beer will donate $1,000 to the Thurgood Marshall.
But mentally, you got to be able to stay in it, and you got to be able to learn.
Here is Kobe to the baseline for the slam. He's got 10.
You see Kobe going baseline, and he elevates with two hands, and he jumps off the wrong foot, which throws Luke Longley off balance. And he's able to elevate over top of him.
Cross court to Jones. Eddie Jones misses the three.
See, this is when you got to knock the champion out. You can't give him any life here.
Jordan spins at the foul line and hits.
You know, they take safe shots. You know, they're trying to weather the storm here to get back into it.
Intercepted by Bryant. Jordan is back with him. Kobe fouled by Michael. And before the shot, no basket.
And when you got the young legs and the young energy, you want to keep pushing. You want to keep forcing the envelope. You don't want to let Chicago rest. Every chance you get, you want to push the ball up court just as LA is doing.
That's the first on Michael. Kobe unleashes a three. Oh, it's there.
See, the Chicago guys are standing around right now. You know, they're tired. Right now, they're trying to embarrass Chicago.
Michael slows LA's momentum at least a little, and he's got 28.
You have to keep your eye on the prize. You have to keep working and working, and you're not going to get it, you know, in 1 year or 2 years or 3 years. You got to keep pushing, and you got to stay focused, and you got to concentrate.
Pippen on Bryant. Jordan has Jones. Bryant over Scotty. And that one is short. Is he pushing it a bit too much, pressing here?
No, right now, you know, he's trying to find his game, you know. Even though he's 19 years old and he does all these beautiful and wonderful things, he's still trying to find his game in the NBA. He's still learning.
Maurice Cheeks and Andrew Tillman. The last time. 1 of 2 for Michael. Bryant into the lane. And he was fouled. The basket still his career high, and this is second season straight out of high school in the year that this is the last go-round. There's probably some wiggle room, but he hasn't said anything to the contrary. And there's Bryant reminding us that just in case Michael goes, there'll still be some excitement left in the NBA.
Well, I hope Chicago doesn't do what, you know, we did in Detroit when you break it up too early. We had, you know, I thought we had a great basketball team. And, you know, as long as these guys are playing well, they should keep them together. And you got Kobe coming down, doing his Jordan imitation, the scoop. You know, he comes down and he gives them the up fake, up and under, finger roll before. Well, he's exciting, you know. Michael Jordan gives you something special and something.
Scottie Pippen to Michael Jordan. Bryant is on him. MJ over him. One with the rebound.
See, I loved playing in the All-Star game. It was the ultimate playground game.
Speaking of playground, Kobe goes behind the back and then drops it through.
See, it's showtime now in the fourth. You got Kobe behind the back, reverse, off the glass. See, he brings him baseline, and then he stops, shift, takes it behind his back. Pippen goes by him, and then he goes up real with a nice little soft touch. I know his daddy didn't teach him that move because Joe Jellybean Bryant didn't have that.
The Sonics rather convincingly at the United Center. The Jazz came into Chicago last week and won there. And they'll get another crack at the Bulls on Wednesday in Salt Lake City. Now, the Lakers have put a beating on them here today. These are teams that potentially could come out of the West.
Well, Kobe's a smart player, you know, and what he's trying to do right now is he wants to touch Michael Jordan. He wants to feel him, you know. He wants to know that he's human, and he doesn't want Michael to think that he's backing down from the challenge. However, he respects him and he wants to get close enough to him so he can rob him of his knowledge. Kobe Bryant is trying to steal Michael Jordan's game, not only physically, but mentally. You know, he's been taught well. He's been schooled well. You know, he's got the best in Jerry West here, you know, his dad and Jelly Bean, you know, and Eddie Jones. You know, he's surrounded himself with a great support system.
Derek Fisher, Kobe out of the corner, Pippen up on him. Fires over it and hits.
That's sweet. That's sweet.
Dennis Leary has a line in the movie Wag the Dog. He says, I'm going to tell Rodman to turn his hair into some kind of leopard deal, a leopard skin deal. But Rodman says he'd already done it before he heard about the movie. In this case, art imitating life. So that does it.
Ahmad Rashad back in L.A. with Kobe Bryant and Shaquille O'Neal. Now, a lot was said before this game, like this wasn't a statement game, it's just another game. But you guys did make a statement that you guys are no joke.
We just wanted to be the great Bulls team at home. And, you know, a lot of times Kobe gets credit and I get credit. But today, I think Corey Blunt and Mario Bennett was our inspiration. You know, those guys never get much playing time, but they came in, they rebounded the ball well, and we just did what we were supposed to do, win at home.
And Kobe, you know, there's so much made about the matchup between you and Michael Jordan, the heir apparent. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, you know, tonight I just really wanted to come out and play hard against him, and you know, I played a lot with my emotions. And I just needed to relax and let the game come to me a little bit. But, you know, it's a learning experience, and I love matching up with Mike. And it's a great challenge for me.
All right, I will see both of you in New York next weekend. We'll have an all-star time, all right?
You know it. Love you, Mommy. Love you, Tracy. Love you, Mommy.
All right, back to you, Bob.